Cincinnati bandwagon too?
I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Everybody else is Cincinnati fan base.
No.
Smart guy.
Rams.
Smart guy.
Joe's on the Rams.
Smart guy.
Huh?
You aren't going?
Yeah, you gotta start. I mean, my shit's not working. You gotta look me up.
Barclay, when you have these stretches of practice days, you know, you had one a couple months ago, and it really helped out. Do you feel like it's a help no matter when it comes?
Yeah, I think so. I think you know, when the schedule is so busy as it is, you just get practice time is so rare, and even when you do get out there, it's you know, you don't want to go long enough where we're getting tired and not recovering, so it makes it harder to work on things, or you know, areas of the game that might have been sliding a little bit. So you know, 4 straight practices here, it's a great opportunity not only for us to obviously get back into a little bit of hockey shape after a good break off, but work on some things that, you know, were maybe sliding a little bit before the break, and just get our game back in order where we think it needs to be, and you know, get it ready for the last 35 games here.
You played a lot, obviously, with Panarin and Stroman, with a lot of different guys. Is there anything other than 2 incredibly skilled guys that you do differently, or that you see a little differently when you're with those guys?
Obviously a little bit when you're playing with, you know, 2 guys who, you know, see the ice very well, and obviously, you know, with Brett's playmaking ability, it's you tend to, you know, maybe try to, you know, get open a little bit more, and you know he's gonna make a pass that, you know, not a lot of guys maybe, you know, in the world can make. So it's changed a little bit, but you know, for the most part, like I said all along, no matter what line I'm playing on, I try to keep my game relatively the same, and you know, not try to change it too much.
Do you I think it's a career high for goals for you. Do you see any reason for that, or do you think you're just getting luckier? Can you put your finger on anything?
I mean, I've been, you know, working on my game. I think I've you know, kind of, I won't say matured as a player, but you know, put more, you know, pressure on myself to contribute offensively. Obviously, I have a bigger role on this team than maybe previous teams I've played on. So it's something I've wanted to contribute more than I have in the past. And I think my first half was pretty good. I think there's still a lot more that I can add and contribute, and you know, more things I can do to help the team win going down the stretch.
How would you compare this run to the playoffs with what you went through with Tampa?
What do you mean?
Just the pressure on this team. You're in a good spot now as you head for the final 35 games. How would you compare, you know, that push to the playoffs and what you need to do as a team?
Yeah, you know, I think throughout the first half of the season, we've put ourselves in a great position. I think we've done a lot better than what everyone, you know, may have thought we were going to do coming into the season. And you know, as you know, looking at it from the inside, I think we're right where we think we deserve to be, and you know, how we thought of ourselves. You know, I think the pressure that's put on by maybe the outside world is not something that we think about. I think we are hard on ourselves. We believe in ourselves to be the team that we're capable of being. I think like we put ourselves in a great position, and we know we have, you know, a lot better hockey to play. We know the games are going to get a lot more difficult, but it's, you know, it's the best time of year. It's, you know, coming down the stretch when you're battling for a playoff spot, you're battling for rankings going into playoffs, and you want to make sure your game is you know, at its peak form. So I think you know, like I said, these are the most fun games to play in going down the stretch, and you know, we have a lot of young guys that are looking forward to it, and they're ready for it. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Is that sort of an unspoken thing in the locker room, or is that something that you try to impart on teammates and younger teammates and things like that?
What part?
Just the feeling of making this push and what you guys need to do and your experience going through that, and what you see as, like, you know, the points of emphasis for the team as they're getting down to the nitty gritty here.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, we've guys on the team that, you know, haven't played in the playoffs or have played a year or whatever, and it's it's the best time of year. You want to be playing in those critical games, in those games that have a lot of impact on the standings, whether it's a divisional game or you're going up against a team that you might play in the first round or whatever. It's a lot of fun. It's when the intensity really gets ramped up. It's everyone wants to play in the playoffs and have a run and play in those intense games. So it's something that everyone's excited for. Whether you've been there or not, it's you want to know the feeling of playing in that high impact, meaningful hockey come the spring. So it's a lot of fun, and the guys are working hard to make sure our game's there. So it's I think we're all looking forward to the first game.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.